Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, guys. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, everyone. This evening is our Q&A class, so we'll get started shortly. Hey, Gerald, welcome. Welcome, everyone.
Collaboration with New Studio. They're an
Hey, Tylak. Welcome, Tylak. Welcome.
Hey, David. How you doing?
Good, good. We'll get started shortly. So our Q&A class, our Q&A. We'll get started shortly, guys.
We're going to put you back on track.
Hey, Kawisi. Welcome, Kawisi. Welcome. Guys, we'll get started shortly. Hello, hello. We'll get started shortly. So a Q&A class, we'll get started shortly, guys. Hey, Eric. Welcome, Eric. Welcome. We'll get started shortly. Q&A this evening, Q&A. I do want to go over the markets. And then we'll open the floor for Q&A. All right. Okay, guys, let's go and get started. All right. I'm going to share my screen. If you guys do not see my screen, let me know. All right. So this evening is Q&A. All right, Q&A. So you guys should see Monster Scalper right here, Monster Scalper long. If you do not see the screen, let me know, please. All right. We've been talking about the equity markets, right? We saw some softening in equities last week. And we saw some selling on Friday. And we talked about last night really paying attention to your equity trades long, right? Paying attention in the market, and that to put your time frames on the forward time frame to monitor your trades. Hopefully you guys did that. All right, those of you who are trading equities long. All right, so I want to go over what's happening. It's not a major concern, but it is a concern, right? We are definitely seeing some selling. I think the Dow was down over 600 points today. All right, futures are up currently, not by much. Okay, but we'll look for selling to continue. All right, unless the price action change. All right, so what I want to show you guys this evening is the indexes on the 240-minute time frame. All right, we you know, when we called the buy signal, we called it on the 240, and so we had changed it to the daily time frame to monitor things. All right, but we've got it back on the 240, so we want to be quick. All right, and if selling really comes in. Hey, Collis, welcome. All right, so let's go over this. This is important, all right, especially for those of you who are trading Stock Boss, right, Bullmaster, even Sniper, all right. We got into all puts in Sniper on Friday, and those puts did really well, all right. But this probably didn't fare well for your for Stock Boss and Bullmaster, all right, today. So let's go over it. So here is the Dow. You guys should see here on the 240, we've got a red candle that came in. All right, red candle came in. It's still holding, but that's a major concern. We've got a red candle. Okay, so really pay attention to the positions that you guys are in. All right, and manage those positions, right? And I would say manage them on a 240 time frame. Move it from a daily, right, to a 240. We don't normally do that, but this condition of the market here, we could get a lot of selling come in. All right, so here another red candle right here. All right, this is on the S&P. Again, 240-minute time frame here, the forward chart. All right. And let's see here. Here, this is the NASDAQ on the 240. It actually gave a sell signal, an exit signal here. All right, to exit right here. All right. So your technology stocks, you guys really should be out of those. All right, technology stocks really should be out of those. All right, unless you have a particular stock that's just really holding strong. All right, if they show any weakness, we want to get out of those. Okay, here is the Russell. Hey, Stella, welcome. Here is the Russell right here, red candle here. All right, so we want to, just, watch your positions, put it on a 240. All right, if they've got I would say even if they have a white candle, right? If they've got a white candle, just close the trade, right? Just close the trade. Get out, protect your profits, because you could get selling like this come in, right? Selling like this come in, all right? And so we don't want to give back a lot of profits to the markets. All right, so the only one so far, sector index rather so far that has given a sell signal is the NASDAQ. Okay, so really be careful of your NASDAQ stocks. But again, I'm gonna count The Dow, the S&P, and the Russell, those have red candles here. All right. The VIX is moving higher. All right. VIX is moving higher. So it jumped from 20. All right. I think it got as low as 19, which is right here. Right about here was the low 19 or so. And now it's back at 23. Okay. So it jumped up pretty big at 23 right now. Okay. So just really pay attention. And we talked about this last night. So this should not be a surprise. Okay, so for our stock boss traders, bull master traders, really pay attention to your trades. All right. Sectors are still holding, but that will change, right? That will change if the indexes continue to move lower. All right. And we just want to be ahead of the curve. All right. All right, let's see here. The dollar index, and I'll go through this and then open the floor. All right, the dollar index is testing the high here. This on the weekly time frame. So it's really testing the high here. Looks really good. The current futures market right here, here it is in the current futures market, and it's up. All right, it's up pretty good. All right, so your dollar trades should be doing really well. We'll take a look at that. All right. I want to show you guys Stock Boss here. All right, look at this. Pay attention to your Stock Boss and your Bull Master Heat Seeker. Okay, pay attention. When you guys see it dry up like this, I know we talk about this, right? But when you see it dry up like this, right? You have fewer opportunities. That means, guess what? They're pulling back on volume. They're pulling back on buying. So when they pull back, guess what? We've got to pull back. As a matter of fact, we want to pull back before they pull back. All right. So here, we've got, 5 energy stocks here. Look at this, 4 healthcare, right? Right, 4 healthcare or biotech, 2 technology stocks right here. All right, that's it. That's it. All right, that's it. There's a reason why. Guess what? Selling is coming in. All right, so they're getting out. We've got to get out. When it reverses, it changes. You will know, but protect your trades. Protect your capital. All right. Watch your positions, get out. And we'll go through some of the stocks you guys want to take a look at. All right. You know, this is Q&A, but look at this here. We had several pages of stocks, of opportunities in Heat Seeker for Stock Boss. Now we barely have a page, a full page. Same thing for Bull Master. All right. So same thing for Bull Master here. All right. All right. And it looks like energies perhaps might make a move back up. All right. Some energy here, but healthcare, look at this. All right. 5 healthcare stocks. Look at this, 4 technology stocks. And this is Bull Master. We usually have a lot more opportunities in Bull Master. All right. So keep that in mind. This is not a green light to short. Right, but we want to just stay away for now. All right, monster scalper, great opportunities in the dollar. So the dollar continues to move higher. Lots of opportunities in the dollar pairs. So if you guys are trading the dollar pairs, all right, good job, stay with them. USD SEK is the top trending pair. All right, so it made a big move higher. Pull back a bit right here on this candle, but really good move, really good trading in the dollar pairs. All right. So dollar SEK is that's the 3rd top trending pair. All right. USD PLN looks really nice. All right. USD HUF, right? Number 5, really nice markup phase, continuing to break new resistance levels. CZK right here, broke through that resistance up in here. So broke that resistance, now moving higher. So you guys should be in the dollar pairs, okay? All right. USD SGD, and we've been talking about this. They started moving up slowly, but now they're really picking up speed here. All right, so they're holding nicely. All right, USD DKK. All right, really broke this resistance here. All right, and now moving higher. All right, so I am going to open up the floor. All right, again, this is Q&A. So any symbols you guys want to take a look at? All right, any symbols, any questions, any concerns out there? You guys just I've opened up the floor, so just go ahead. All right, just go ahead. All right.
The Hong Kong dollar early this morning, and I got excited about that, and I went into it. Not much has happened, which kind of surprises me because, like you said, all the other dollar pairs are climbing, and a buy signal did come in, but it's just not much is happening.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch this one, Tylak. Very funky. This is a very funky chart.
It's really funky on the 30-minute because I've got the 30-minute and the 240 side by side, and yeah, I would say that the 30 is a little crazy. But I don't know. I got excited by that buy signal, and all the others are going so strong, and there's a good markdown phase in there. I don't know, and then nothing's happened all day.
Yeah, I mean, there are better opportunities here. Just you know, yeah, you got a bit of a markdown right here, but you got a very high buy signal. Okay, so it's very high right here. It's near the high here.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't mean it can't, move higher. Let's see here. This is much better down in this area here. Let me just see here. Like right down in this area here, that's much better. So your buy signal is all the way up here, and just a very not a very nice chart. Okay, so I mean that doesn't mean, right, that doesn't mean if it doesn't get, I think it would have to get above. You get a lot of resistance right here. Okay, I think it would have to get above this area here to really get a lot of, any movement. So traders are waiting. That's what you're getting. Very funky. This right here, not very clean trading, right? With this pair, you guys will notice we don't talk about this pair very much. Okay, let me just put it on a larger time frame. And that doesn't mean down the road it might not open up a bit, but right now it's not very good trading. On the weekly, it looks better, right? Looks better here on the weekly. But I think you would have to get above here, Tylak, this area right here. So this is probably why you're not getting a lot of push right now. It's got to get above this resistance level right here, but sellers are waiting here, right? So just look here. Sellers are waiting here, right? Just like they did before to push the price lower. They're waiting here to push the price lower. They're waiting here to push the price lower, and they did that here, right? Push the price lower, and now it's looking to test. So you really you can hold on to it, right? But you're just gonna have to be patient and hope that it breaks this resistance, right? Are you in any other dollar pairs or just this one?
Yeah, the Mexican dollar, USD to MXN.
MXN, okay.
And that one pulled back. I'm not in front of my computer right now. I'm out, but I remember before I left, it pulled back.
Okay, we'll take a quick look.
As I recall, below the buy signal price.
Okay. All right, Eric will get with you shortly. Let's see here. So let's see here, USD MXN. All right, USD MXN. All right, it's still holding. All right, you have a purple support and resistance here. It's a bit choppy in here. All right, so let's see here. So you've got pretty good support here. Not a very good chart here, but let's see here. All right, so support is here, support is here, support is here, support, right? All through here. All right, and so you've got resistance right here. All right, so you know, not a major concern, right? The dollar, the whole group is moving, so hopefully you can get some buying come in, test this resistance, but very choppy in here. Very, very choppy.
It was terrible this morning on the 30-minute chart. That thing on the 30-minute, it looks really bad. And then that's the reason it pulled back. But it dropped quite a bit actually on the 30-minute.
Okay. What I would recommend, try to do this. Try when these are running on the 240, and this is for everyone. I would stay away from the 30. Okay. As far as looking at the 30, trading on the 30. All right. These trades are setting up really nice on the 240. So I wouldn't look at the 30. That could mess you up, mess you guys up. Okay. So I wouldn't, because it might look great on the 30, but not as good on the 240. All right. And if you guys look here, these pairs are really moving nicely on the 240. So what entry should be on the 240, right? When things get choppy a bit, you can bring in the 30-minute, but when things are trending like this, we want to stay on the forward time frame, the 240. Okay. So I want to go through a few of these here. Okay. USD ZAR, see right here, buy signal here on the 240. Okay, USD TRY, I wouldn't mess with this. We talked about this one last night. All right, USD SGD right here, buy signal. This on the 240. All right, nice markdown phase. Look for the ones like that are setting up like this, just like we do with equities. Look for the nice markdown phase like this. Okay, where you know had a nice sell short signal. Nice markdown phase. And for Forex, this is a really good markdown phase. All right. And then buy signal. So Tyler, look for some, look for opportunities like this. Okay. Smooth markdown phase, right? Some of it will be choppy. This is Forex, so it's going to be, you'll find more volatility in these. All right. But we want to follow that same process. We want to be buying down in this area in here. We don't want a lot of choppiness in the chart. Okay. USD SEK, same thing. Nice markdown phase. All right. And again, this is good for Forex. A little bit of choppiness is okay. All right. Buy signal, and we want to stay on the 240. All right. All right. Also here, a little bit of choppiness in here. All right. That's what we want to do. All right. All right. Any other symbols, Tylac?
No, that was it. No, the ones that got in earlier, those are fine. Yes, just the ones I was just looking for opportunities to get in now, to join in now.
Which ones did you did get in some other pairs?
Yeah, the MX and the Mexican one, US dollar Mexico.
Okay.
That one.
Okay. Any others? Any others?
We had talked about that one.
Okay. Are you in any other pairs?
And the USD, yeah, the USD knock also.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I thought you'd
those were the ones that were setting up last week, at the end of last week.
Okay. And you're still in these? You're still in USD and okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right, good. Just hold on to it. Okay, hold on to it. Yeah, see, this is what and we'll look at the dollar. This is the dollar index here. And what we're hoping is that it breaks this resistance up here. All right, if it breaks that resistance, we could see the dollar move even higher. But again, the equity markets will move lower. All right, the equity markets will move lower. Here is the dollar here index on the weekly time frame. Look here, testing that resistance. We could see a lot of buying come in. All right, here is for the month here, right? We've got another week here for the market. All right, for the month here. So we're trading right near that high of that previous last month's high. All right, it made a high here. All right, pull back. All right, but it's really holding near that high. All right, so we want to move into next month, finish up this month near the high, open up, and continue to move next month. So continue to hold your positions, hold strong with your dollar positions. Okay, Eric, you had a question? Eric, you had a question, bud?
Sorry, I was trying to get myself off of mute.
Oh, okay.
You were mentioning that the QQQ had a sell signal. So I just wanted to know, see, I was wanting to know if it's kind of teetering towards a sell signal as well. Because usually when the Qs go, everything follows afterwards, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I was watching NET.
Okay.
But it's not necessarily in the Q. They're in the Russell. But I just wanted to see, like, if that's something you think is teetering.
Okay, net. All right. Net. All right. What are you looking to do with it? Go short?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
If it breaks properly.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we've got we'll bring in the 240 here. So on the Qs, yes, we've got a sell signal. I don't think we have a sell short signal yet. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think we have a sell short signal yet on the Qs. We would have to wait for a sell short signal. So yes, the Qs, right, which is the same as the NASDAQ, right? On the 240, it's given us a sell signal. I would wait to go short until we get at least sell signals on the daily time frame. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Because this market could we could still get buyers to come in, right? Buyers could come in and continue to move higher.
True.
That is a possibility. So we want to wait. I would say it's too early for puts yet. But let's take a look at your stock, NET. On NET on the daily. So too early on the daily to do anything.
Okay.
Let's see here on the 240. All right, on the 240, Eric, it's closed the long and no sell short signal yet.
Okay.
To go down. So early, keep an eye on it. All right.
Okay.
But it's too early. It's too early right now. Too early. Yeah, so be careful, guys, getting puts, going short, right? It's just too early. All right.
Okay.
Too early.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Any other symbols, any other markets you guys want to take a look at?
David, I have a question.
They call it.
So, and I think you may have answered it already, but I'm going to ask anyway. So, going back to the dollars, because I'm Forex. So
Okay.
when you want to put in another position, of course, at the break of resistance, right?
Okay.
when you do that, should you do that when that candle ends on the 240?
Yeah, so that's a good
What's
question.
it
So
break?
was there a
Yeah.
particular pair that you're referring to?
Well, I'm in HUF and DKK.
So HUF and DKK. All right, good job. Look at you, Carlos. Good job. Awesome. Look at you. All right. So your first position, I assuming, was at the buy signal here or near there.
I'm not sure what, because one of them I got in right at the buy signal and the other one I didn't. But that's
Okay.
HUF, right?
Yeah, this
So
is
HUF,
HUF.
I got in at 393.8.
393.8. Okay, so right about here near the buy signal.
Yeah.
And did you scale up? Did you add to your position?
Actually, I just added at 411.
Oh, okay. So okay, so you missed it. All right. So you missed it. So you had an area to enter here. And this is a bit choppy in here. So even if you didn't, right, that would have been fine, right? But here was your one here, right here, right here. Okay, so you could have entered your first position, position 1 here, position 2, and then position 3 here. All right, even if you miss this one here, position 2 was a bit, you know, it made hit resistance here, pull back, hit, pull back, and then finally took off. That's okay if you didn't miss this one, but this one here you should have gotten. All right, so and so to your question, right, ideally we want the candle to close. Okay, so we want it to get above that resistance line and then close. That's confirmation that we're above resistance, and you know we can expect, you know, more buying to come in. That's the reaccumulation phase. Okay, another area to enter would be down in this area in here, right near that moving average, near support. But I don't want you to do that yet. This is a safer trade. Now, to your question, do you have to wait on a break of resistance? Technically, yes. A break and a close of resistance. Okay, technically a break and a close. But once you guys get good, right? So call this, once you get good at this, you can watch the candle, and if it's testing that resistance right here, right, based on your buy signal here, based on pretty good price action, right, all green candles, if it's getting close to that resistance line, you can get in here, right? You can get in. So you don't have to wait for a break and a close, right? Like I said, that's what technically that's what you want. That's what you want to do. But as you guys get good at this, you'll have a feel of what the price is doing. If you see a big candle here forming and you're watching it, it looks like it's gonna break that resistance and close, right? And if you get in, if it's 3 hours, if it's been doing this for 3 hours and you know you've got another 1 hour before it closes and it's testing that area and it's perhaps gotten past that resistance, then you can take, you can take that trade. So even if it pulls back a bit, you're still within the markup phase. All right. So you can, the short answer is that you can. All right. But technically, go ahead, call it.
Well, just so I was just gonna say, but put in that position on the 240.
Yes, always a
put it in
240.
on
Yes.
the 240. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Don't go back and forth from guys. Don't go back and forth from the 30 to the 240. Do not do that. All right. Do not do that. Especially when things are trending like this. Okay, it's gonna mess you up on the 30-minute. It's things are trending. If you guys look here, we want to keep these trades, stay in these trades. We were at 45, so we've got 45 pairs out of our 57 pairs that are above 20, and they're moving. All right, look at these pairs here. We've got 55, 55, 53 euro here. We're not trading those, but those are near 60. So we have a lot of pairs that are in high numbers. So that means that they're trending. All right, these are great trades. Don't even look at the 240. Okay, not right now. All right.
You mean the
So,
30?
I mean the 30, yes. Thanks, Collis. All right.
Mm-hmm.
USD. And good job, Collis. Good job. USD DKK. All right. So USD DKK, you in this one also. So you had, let's see here. You really you haven't had an opportunity to scale up. Okay. I'm assuming you got in around your buy signal here. All right.
Yes, 7.3.
Okay, good job. Good job. You held it here. It's moving higher. Wait, you've got to wait for new support and resistance lines. So if you get, and you might, it's starting to consolidate a bit here. So if it consolidates here, right, wait for your support and resistance line, and then wait for it to start to test that resistance line. If it's trading near that support, just be careful. Okay, watch it, watch it, watch it. As it starts to move towards that resistance line, that's an area you can add it to your position. Okay, but keep in mind it's moved quite a bit. Okay,
Yeah.
it's moved quite a bit. Okay, but this might give you an opportunity to add. All right. So, but good job. Very, very good job, Carlos. Very good job. You've got two great trades going. Did you have another one, or those are the only two?
No, those are the only two. I wanted to get into SEK, but I was gonna be over my margin and I didn't want to do that.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so good job managing your margin. This is a great trade. USD SEK is a
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, but good job. Good job. So your selection, you're improving your selection. All right. So you're doing a great job. You're not over trading, right? So you're managing your capital. And then so just and you're thinking the right way, right? You're thinking the right way. How do I scale up? I'm in the trade now. How do I scale up? And when do I scale up? So that good job. All right. But just don't even look at the 30-minute. Don't even look, you guys don't even look at the 30 minutes. Okay. The only time to look at the 30 minutes is if things start to get really choppy. All right, really, really choppy. We start to get white candles. All right. And you guys might look at the 30-minute just to see what's going on. All right, or look for an exit. Okay. But I wouldn't I wouldn't take a look at it at all yet. We're still in the markup phase, strongly in the markup phase right now. All right, so Collis, good job. Any other symbols you want to take a look at?
How about that ZAR, USD ZAR?
Okay, USD ZAR. All right, USD ZAR, too late to get in, obviously, right? Too late to get in, obviously. That ZAR is a big mover, expensive, very volatile, as we know, but good trading opportunity here. The ZAR moves really well if it breaks out. If it, I wouldn't touch it though. I wouldn't, if you didn't get in near the buy signal here, all right, I wouldn't get in. You can't get in. You might find some opportunities on the 30-minute, but I would try to, if you're in trades already, I mean, you could try to scalp it, on the 30, but I would be careful. You've got some resistance up in here, right? So we've got resistance up in this area right here, right? Right here, right here, right here. This is where sellers came in before, all right? And guess what? It really failed to break this resistance, right? This was back in what, July, right? July, last month, really failed to break resistance. They really held until sellers really came in and pushed the price back lower. So we are near that area again, right? We're near that area again. It's holding support right here, all right? It'll look to test this resistance. And based on how the other pairs are trading, it should test that resistance, right? Test that resistance in here, all right? But guess what? Sellers could come in again and knock that price down. If you got in here, all right, you're doing okay. But we can't touch it up in this area in here, all right? It can actually fail here too. If you guys look here, right? That whole area there is a concern. We'll even count this here. That's a concern. So a lot of risk up in this area here. If it breaks through, okay, if you're in here and if you got in here and now you're just waiting for it to break through, much better position. Much better position. Can't touch it up here. All right, can't touch it up here. So if you bought it here, holding, hoping that it now tests resistance here and finally breaks through, that's a great opportunity here. That's a great opportunity if you got in here. All right. If you do want to, do something on the 30-minute, I mean, you possibly could, but I would say try to keep everything on the 240 for now. All right. Okay. Does that help, Carlos?
Definitely.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Good job. Good job. Proud of you. Good job. Any other trades? Anyone else? Any other symbols? Any other trades? You guys want to take a look at? All right.
Well,
Okay.
can we go back to the SEK just for a second?
SEK.
Did you say that you have to or suggest to wait for the new support and resistance lines before putting in a position there? I know it's all the way up, but
on this one here, USD SEK?
yes.
You're not in this one, right?
No, I'm not in this
Yeah,
one.
there's nothing you can do. Yeah. It's gone. Yeah, it's gone.
Okay.
There's nothing you can do here. Yeah, here was the buy signal here. It's all the way up here.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to do here. Now, if you were in it, if you got in here, you can wait for new, you could have added here, right? So you entered here, you could have added here, and now you wait for new support and resistance to form, and then break resistance, reaccumulation, and then you would add again here. But if you're not in it, there's nothing, it's gone. It's too late, it's gone.
Okay.
All right. All right. We don't want to chase them. All right. You're doing good. All right. You're doing good. So yeah, forget about it. It's gone. Too late. Too late, too late, too late, too late. All right. All right. That's all I've got. Okay. So if you guys don't have any other symbols, we'll end here. Just stay with the dollar pairs. We've seen a move. This is definitely a rotation. It started quietly, but now it's picking up steam here. All right. For your equity traders, your stock traders, be very careful. All right. Watch your positions in Stock Boss, Bullmaster, manage those positions. Okay. All right. Close them out. We're starting to see selling come in. All right. So be careful. Stay with the dollar for now. We're seeing a big move in the dollar. All right, so stay with it. Stock boss, bull master, we just have to wait on things for things to pick up a bit. We might see an opportunity in energy. So we might see an opportunity in energy. Too early to tell, but we'll go over that. We'll go over equities on Thursdays, this Thursday. All right. All right, guys. Thanks so much. All right. Be careful out there, right? It's gonna be an interesting week. Okay, an interesting week. But so be careful. But the dollar that's your best trade right now. All right, the dollar long the dollar, long the dollar. All right, guys, take care. All right, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. For those of you who are new, beginners class tomorrow. Okay, take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you, David.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.